Today, you're going to discover that a positive mental attitude, a PMA, is in your DNA. Cello, Eli's dad here. Welcome to Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and inspire. Now, have you ever heard the expression that you either make a room brighter when you enter it or brighter when you leave it? Would you like to be the person that makes the room brighter when you enter it? Can we agree that there are certain people that just give positive vibes and others who make you feel that you just drank from their bottle of wine? Yeah. You may not know it, but you were born with a PMA. Think of how much you've learned from the moment that you were born. It's hard to imagine, but at one time you had to learn how to stand up. Once you met the challenge of standing, you began to notice how other people could move about on their own 2 feet. So you tried it again and again, you fell down, but that didn't stop you because you tried again and again. Still you fell down, but in one incredible moment, you mastered the art of balancing, you took off across the floor. And in that instant, something magical happened. Your brain stored the success of walking and erased all of the past failures. So a genuine positive attitude is natural to you. A PMA is in your DNA. Now, you also used it when you learned to talk, to eat by yourself, to ride a bike, and to tie your shoes. And most importantly, you remember to forget all of your past failures. So remember now what you learned way back then. There is no such thing as failure. There's only feedback. There have been many researchers that have sought the secret to success, and virtually all of them agree on the power of collaboration with the universe. Napoleon Hill, author of the most famous book on success ever written, calls it the sixth sense. Other authors have called it a universal law. Now, whatever you want to call this phenomenon, it works. Now, here's the how-to. You need to create, build, construct, and develop a burning desire to achieve a particular goal. The most practical way to accomplish this is to write down exactly what you want. Writing something down gives it clarity because you must think and organize a thought to make literal sense out of it. When you write it out, we call it an affirmation. Now, be as specific as you can. Include in your affirmation your tentative plan of action. Also include that you will achieve this goal through hard work, continued focus, and with the help of the universe's input. Do not be overly concerned with your plan for achievement. You're going to adjust your plan as you move forward. After all, if you're expecting the universe's help for your success, you'll be adjusting your plan as the universe points you in the right direction. You'll actually be brainstorming with the universe. Now, can you think of a better partner? Now, here's the most important part. You must repeat your affirmation at least 2 times a day. One is when you wake up as part of your quiet thinking time, and 2 is just before retiring at night, before you go to sleep. Now, this accomplishes 2 things for you. First, it will help you make your desire a burning desire. Positive brainwashing through repetition. Most people only use the conscious part of their brains. They ignore the subconscious part, the part that partners with the universal mind. Subconscious activity will jumpstart your brain, especially when you're sleeping. Now, you realize, of course, that your brain still works when you're asleep. Wouldn't it be great if while you were dreaming, you thought of a solution? You should have a pencil and a scratch pad next to your bed, because this happens all the time. This is just one of the examples of where that sixth sense comes into play. By the way, the title of Napoleon Hill's book on success is Think and Grow Rich. Once again, repeating your affirmation is critical because repetition means retention. Retention creates a burning desire. A burning desire creates motivation. Now, let me show you how to do this. Eli, close your eyes. Really, close your eyes. Let's say that you're asking for money. Picture yourself with all of the things that your money would buy. See yourself wearing the clothes, driving the car, going on the vacations that your wealth allows. Would your walk be any different than it is now? Would your manner of speaking be more confident? Would you be more serious? Would you be more humorous? Would you be helping some people financially? And would they be happy and grateful that you helped them? Can you feel the spray of the ocean waves when you're at the beach on a vacation? Do you smell the aroma of fine food at the restaurant of your dreams? Use all of your senses. Feel the end result. Express gratitude. Now please open your eyes. This is how you feed your faith. Remember to feed your faith every day or it'll starve. Now there are three types of motivation. There's reward motivation, there's punishment motivation, but by far the most lasting type of motivation is growth motivation. This is where you can feel and see yourself improving or advancing to a specific goal. You have a new idea that you can't wait to try. You've been working on a project and you don't mind spending hours and hours working on it, fine-tuning it, improving it. It has become your passion. By the way, are you passionate about anything right now, or are you just coasting through life? Don't be a coaster. A coaster should be something that prevents a stain from appearing on a table. It should not be a lifestyle. Living without passion is not living. It's merely existing. How many of you wake up in a good mood every day? How many of you don't know your mood until events that happen to you during the day or people that you encounter during the day make that choice for you? Now let's say you wake up and you stub your toe on the way to the bathroom. How are you feeling now? Now when I say stub your toe, what I mean is something unpleasant has intersected with your mind. The news or the weather may not be what you were hoping to hear. You can't find an article of clothing, or your keys may be missing. Somebody cuts you off on the way to work. As Curly would say, you're a victim of circumstance. Well, don't be a stooge, because this does not bode well for a PMA, my friend. Guess what? You're not alone in this practice. Most people allow their attitudes to be shaped by other people or events. Remember, your attitude should not be determined by anyone but you. You are in control. Now here's the blueprint to start your day with a PMA, a positive mental attitude. Now one of the things that guys learn when they get married is that their wives usually need just a little bit more time to get prepared in the morning than they need. I'm referring, of course, to the application of cosmetics. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only male on the planet that has heard the phrase, "Honey, I just need a few more minutes to put on my face." Now, doesn't common sense dictate that if we're going to spruce up our appearance on the outside, that we should also take a few moments and prepare the inside? Now, here's the way that you should apply your wake-up makeup. The first thing you should do when you wake up is to think about all the reasons that you're grateful. Allow me to help you. Now usually, when I first realize I'm awake, my physical condition is very comfortable. Comfortably warm under the covers. Thank you for this feeling of comfort. Thank you for Eli, my son. Thank you for my job. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health insurance. Thank you for my sense of taste, smell, sight, hearing, and touch. Thank you for my immune system that magically keeps me healthy and heals me. Thank you for the ocean, where I love to snorkel. Now, are you only grateful for electricity after a power outage? Thank you for electricity. Thank you for snow-capped mountains. Thank you for the taste of freshly squeezed orange juice with pulp. Now, I could continue with many more thank yous. In fact, many of my thank yous are personal, as I'm sure most of yours will be. Don't forget to say thank you if something nice happened to your friend, spouse, child, boss, and yes, even your mother-in-law. Now, before you reach down to grab your slippers, you should have at least 20 sincere thank yous in the bank. Now, the key word is sincere. I don't want to hear that you can't think of 20 things to be grateful for each morning. Your gratitude should be limitless. Now, the last and most important thank you is your affirmation. thank you for, and then state your affirmation right here. Visualize the end result of your goal. Feel the happiness that you've already achieved it. Be grateful. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. When you finally do make it to the mirror, you should give yourself a smile, a sincere smile, because you just achieved your goal. Sometimes people need to practice being sincere. Now, I'm not joking. You got to smile with your eyes. Your smile is part of your makeup. There's not a simpler or more direct way to express yourself than a smile. The shortest distance between two people is a smile. You're going to smile and say thank you many times during the day. You'll feel good, and others will feel good when they see you. People will come up to you and they'll ask you about your day. Give them the positive response that they're expecting to receive from you, because to them, you're a positive oasis in a negative desert of people. And then ask them about their day. Smile, laugh, and encourage them. You and they will feel much better. Continuously say thank you all day, as often as you can. And always remember to say good morning. The only way a person can properly respond to that is to echo. You and they will be off to a good start. I've placed a copy of the Wake Up Makeup formula in the description box below so that you may review it and own it. Next time we get together, our subject will be the blueprint for success and how to set goals. Now, to ensure that you don't miss that, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Also, be a good friend. If you found this video added value for you, please share it with others with whom it will also have value. Our saying for today, you have to be little to be little. And because we never end a meeting on a philosophical note, get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.